Hey guys, James here again with another Civ 7 video, and today we're going to be continuing with part 7 of our Let's Learn Civ 7 tutorial series. So last time, we finally declared war, took Athenai, and are working our way through the Bai. Probably going to try to take Chalkis, but we did miscalculate just a little bit, and we ended up in a kind of a 2 against 3 war, although Augustus technically isn't our ally, but he is at war with the same people, I believe. Otherwise, we continue to expand to these different islands. Probably want to grab a couple more just to get some of these economic and military points that we want. Okay, so this guy decided to block this, so that's not very nice. Also do want to just point out that patch 1.1 came out in between recording sessions, so we'll definitely keep an eye out for any of those changes. All right, so with this army, let's start bringing them down. Oh, it looks like Confucius is right there. Let's maybe unpack here. Get our troops ready and probably bring one of these Carracks back real quick. Let's go behind the water there, and I'll just quickly bring the catapult over here, although I don't necessarily think we need it. Let's attack that city. Boom, 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 boom. We're good enough to take it? I think so. Let's grab Thebai. And so I think what we're going to do here is raise it. It's going to take 10 turns and our people are going to become unhappy. But I think it does open up some space for us to be able to settle like here, for example, grab those camels and then everything else in range there. So I think, unfortunately, even though we will take some penalties, that is probably the way we need to go for now. So I could be wrong, but I could have sworn I saw a change where now if you don't allocate a resource to a settlement, they have their own small little boosts. Nothing considerable, but doesn't seem like that might be in play here. I don't know if the patch is going to apply to this, but as you can see, our people are very unhappy right now. So definitely want to try to end this war soonish. So let's put this camel. Let's put the camel in Xanatunic for now, but we're probably going to lose it pretty soon regardless. As for this commander, let's park him here. What does he have? Is he the leadership one? He is leadership one. Yeah, we'll just park him here for now. Let's bring our Carrack downwards. Have those Carracks help defend these two areas. And bring our crossbowmen a little bit closer. See if we can't shoot these guys. Get rid of them. Almost. One more should do it, but we also got to be careful of these guys here. I think maybe shooting them is probably the smarter idea, since these guys are probably going to retreat. All right, we got Charlemagne coming up, so definitely need to start moving some troops over. And if anything, let's move them back. Fire on them. Do we have enough money for another guy? No, so that was a very stupid move on my part. I'm actually going to lose Kalakmul right here unless we bring this guy in here just to hold the door there at Kalakmul. And just keep firing away at these different troops. Anything else we can do here? Can I become allies? Oh yeah. Still on cooldown. Unfortunate. And then with this migrant, let's resettle in Xanatunic. I'm thinking this mine right here. Also worth noting, Shinto has been founded. Oh, it looks like all the religions have been found. Let's do a quick check around. So we are, of course, sheeple, 13% of the world, with our holy city being Bach. One of the changes that they did mention is that now holy cities can be converted. It used to not be a thing. We'll definitely try to see, for example, if we can convert Madrid back into sheeple. Naken, Osage, Chang'an, and Missouri. Okay. Let's take out those archers there. And with these treasure fleets, just continue to bring them back home. Cash in on those points. These guys still sitting there, so maybe I need to like move a little bit, give them some space, hopefully. Hopefully they'll get out of the way. With this galleon, I'm thinking bringing it back home to this area, help defend these bottom cities. That way we can free up some army to move upwards. And then with this cog, let's just keep exploring the lands. Ooh, some coffee. Or no, tea. Again, just a bunch of encampments that for whatever reason the AI decided not to explore. And then with this missionary, can we finally find Harriet Tubman's capital? Okay, so Axum. Looks like we can convert them, so let's do that. And let's just keep exploring with this cog here. Kalakmul is in dire straits right here. I think we might need to like flip them in and out just to keep, because basically what happens is if they take out all the health, they then have to take out the health of the unit within. So I could have potentially lost that knight this next turn. Most likely would have, honestly. But this way I keep the guy inside fresh and hopefully can get rid of one of the threats at the very least here. Let's grow this town here. See if we can't start heading towards those spices there. And are we influencing them? No, we still need some influence here, so I'm gonna chill for now. Augustus and Confucius made peace. Let's see how long before I can make peace here. 5 turns, and probably like 6 turns with Confucius and Charlemagne there. So just got to keep wearing units down for now. If anything, I probably need to pack more guys here because I think Knossos, it seems pretty safe. So let's pack and run. Attack those guys. Oh. And fire. They're now gone. Let's continue to bring some units downwards. Fire on anyone who tries to get through this little nook here. It looks like some of Confucius' soldiers are coming up there, so let's move our general up there to help defend for now. And I think we can start moving these guys downwards as well, since we don't really need to defend this area too much. Although I am looking at that settler right there. Probably need to move our Carrack up for now. See if we can deter them from trying to settle that area once we take out Thabai. Perfect plan. They finally got out of that spot. So let's move on here. A 4 noble observes a group of young people who have gathered in a field to kick a ball through a central hoop. The game could act as a bridge between 2 polities. I haven't really seen this word before, to be honest. Let's just take the happiness. We're already almost at the full, so no need to really improve our relationship here, I think. So yeah, let's take the happiness. Let's move this crossbowman just a little bit closer, get a little bit of a look into what's going on here in Chalkis. Seems like it's on fire or something, but I can't quite tell. Move some troops closer. And maybe even need another army commander. What even is this thing? A Noyon? Let's see. Mongolian unique army commander. Okay, so can't really hurt us here, so gonna have them fortify for now, I think. And again, just pulling troops over to help defend Kalakmul, because it's gonna be a slog here, I can imagine. Damn, and just like that, Axum converted back. I think I will chill for now and see if I can't get another missionary here in time, perhaps. And again, keep exploring. Looks like we found, who is this? Arles, economic city-state. They are not being influenced by anyone quite yet. Let's go grab that shipwreck right there. Half a sunken warship gives shelter to vast shoals of fish. Local fishermen flock to these waters for their bounties. So we could lose a turn of production for a little extra food and happiness, which might be pretty useful. Let's take a look at 2 turns on a night. Yeah, I think I'm fine losing a turn of production here. And keep bringing this galleon back. Otherwise, let's just keep an eye on Kalakmul. See what happens. Okay. Kalakmul is in a lot of danger.
Worked incessantly for 3 days and 3 nights, and the bronze melted down and became as water.
Meanwhile, here in Guiyang, let's try to reach those pearls there. Get some extra food for now as well. And of course, now that we are suzerain of Etelkaz, what kind of a bonus do we want here? Corsair is pretty fun. I played with it one time, but I don't know if it's going to be that important for us right now because it's really just a land war. Thinking we take the infantry bonus here, and the naval bonus might not be bad. Honestly, the ranged one might not be bad either, but I think because we have so many of our unique unit, infantry probably makes more sense. Let's grab that. In Bach, let's start throwing in some settlers. What seems like the best yields or some specialists, apologies. What seems like the best we can do here. Let's do this. We definitely need to try to find a way to improve our happiness a bit. I mean, Bach is fine, but just in general, I mean, once we raise that one city, it should be good. But I think for now, maybe what we need to do is improve our culture, see if we can't start getting some of those other things that we need there. Let's make a kiln for now. And let's replace this academy. Then in Wak Kabnal, let's grab a wharf, improve our food a bit here. And in Zunan Tunic, I'm thinking something similar. Let's definitely try to improve our food. Inn might not be bad, gives us a little bit of happiness. Not that that's going to help too much in this current situation, but I think it would be nice to complete that. So do we start going into gunpowder? Is that the move here? Yeah, I'm going to say we grab the gunpowder for now, just make our troops even stronger, and then maybe start diving into some of these masteries and whatnot. Continue to bring this army commander down. And see if we can't, might be a little tough. Do we have enough money to buy something is the question. We should be able to buy a crossbowman, although these horsemen around are going to be a bit of a pain to have to deal with. I think for now we retreat this knight. Bring this guy closer. Try to take out as much of the health on that dude as we can. Pull him back a little bit. And see, looks about the same, so let's attack this one, and then let's buy a crossbowman to defend in here now, again just to keep refreshing the whoever's in the city to help defend. Bring our units over. Oh, did not realize thought that was Rome for a second, or Augustus. And again, just keep pulling our troops downwards. Even if we lose Kalak Mul, we probably should be able to take it back relatively easily, I think. Yeah, let's just keep firing down. These Carracks can't do too much from where they are right now, but I'll just keep them on alert here. And looks like no one's coming through here. I'm just going to fortify these guys here and then just start moving my army commander down, help defend or gain experience down there. And I'll just kind of bring this guy down to the river for now as well. And same, just continue our movements of our army. Have a lot of troops. Definitely think I need another army commander. Yeah, with this fleet commander, I'm going to have them barrage this settler just so we don't need to worry about it later. And continue to move troops over. Now let's check out Chalkis. Seems pretty undefended. Let's, just do a little bit of an attack. See what happens. See if they react at all. And bring this galleon back as far back. Continue to explore these oceans. Okay. Still not 100% sure. So I think this is the Holy City. But not sure I see the capital quite yet. I would have to assume it's somewhere around here. So yeah, let's use this guy to explore for now. Try to find more if we can before we start converting and sending more missionaries. Although again, we have so many great works that we can't even place yet. 7, so 11. We actually have enough, almost enough to complete the golden age for culture. Just need to get more buildings, and let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Horse archers? Keshigs? Alright, so at the very least, it seems like we're getting them to retreat, so that's good for us. Once again, see 3 turns. This volcano is really bothering me. Alright, let's bring this guy back to heal. Maybe move here. And trade spots with you. And let's move. So dumb. Did I lose my movement? Yeah, I did. Alright, it's okay. Let's just continue to shoot down, block out the sun here. Keep attacking this guy. Can we kill this guy? No, doesn't seem like it. Yeah, let's just try to take out that guy since he's kind of in a bad spot there. I'll retreat these guys real quick. Move you up. Move you up. You know what? Let's maybe threaten G here. Move you to Wakab Null to heal. And just continue to move our armies downwards. Karax can't do much right now, so we'll chill with you guys. And just boom, boom. Take out anyone. Ah, I'm so dumb. Why do I do this to myself? Alright, in Bach, I'm thinking we make a bazaar. Replace the barracks here. And then in Wak Kabnal, I think maybe in Wak Kabnal, let's start trying to make some of these Ming Great Walls. Let's replace this farm for now. With our influence, let's try to influence Gyeong here. Get friendly with our science friends here. And let's get a kiln in Zunan Tunic. Definitely need to up our culture, I think. Although I took a look around, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of options for us to add relic slots. So maybe just need to start upping the amount of temples and whatnot we have. This is not a great situation for this guy, but I guess for now, let's go back a space. Attack you. Hopefully he will destroy himself trying to take us. Move this guy up here. And move you up as well. And again, just continue on our merry way with these units. Get you guys set up to move around as a fleet. It looks like we do have a knight coming up here. Let's maybe bring this Karak back for now. With this treasure fleet, we can unload our cargo and boom, another 2 points. And another 2 points, just like that. Bring this galleon up. And with this cog, just try to see if we can find anything nice here. More spices and whatnot. No chance we get over there in time though, right? Then have this cog continue to explore around here as well. Let's bring this guy up here so that we can... Oh, wait. Someone need to grab it? I could have sworn there was a little thing somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, let's have you go there. In Kalak Mul, probably just take some of this production food for now. Get our Lancer in there to defend. Have to be careful though. I don't want him to exit the space by accident. Actually, we probably can afford to. Let's maybe have you go here, cut those guys off. Fire on you and move you guys into the center here to defend. And fire down on you. We need to run to Kopan, and we'll have you fight those guys. We're like 2 levels above them, so way stronger, thankfully. And with this crossbowman, let's keep retreating you. Heal up as much as you can. Oh, interesting. Is this new? I don't... So I could be wrong, but this seems like a new move. Overrun. Destroy a weaker unit without needing to deploy stacked units. Let's give that a try. Bam! Destroy you. Overrun. Oh, but that does bring us dangerously close to those guys, so let's start threatening you there. This is a bit of a tough situation, though, because we are so over the limit. It's going to be really hard to take any of these cities. I think I'm fine not taking them, to be honest. But we'll see how things kind of go. Bring you to Wakab Nala to heal. And why not just shoot you? Bring this crossbowman around. And I'll move you here for now. And with you guys, fire, plants for hire, and continue to move our armies over. This Karak, sure, why not? Get some shots in here. With them, I need to move up though. Can't do it fire from the river. And I think I'm okay with this guy chilling here for now as well. All right, so as you can see, we are fortified here. So a good spot for our guy to be. Let's take out some health. Make it a little harder for him to attack. And let's just keep the Karak here for now, just in case. Pack them up, and let's start moving to meet some people. With this cog, let's move here. Looks like we found Hatshepsuts. But this cog looks like we Confucius is right there, so let's definitely try to run from them. 2 more turns. Bad time for a natural disaster, although it looks like it did damage a number of his units. I mean, as well as mine. But I definitely need to retreat this Lancer to heal up. Looks like Kanauj has become our friend, so they gave us some culture, which is very nice for us. Amina still technology from us. Okay, I see you. I see you, Amina. Prepare this clay pit while we're at it. And I think with this guy, what we need to try to do is move a tile back, deploy our armies, have the army commander heal for now, and fire down rain. Can you bring some troops closer? But these guys definitely need to move way back. This is a very dangerous spot for all these dudes. Let's take you out with our Lancers here. Of course, he survives with 1 health. That should do it. And let's move you up to help kind of defend those guys there. Bring you down. Continue firing away. And heal you guys for now, I guess. Or no, let's fortify you. And chill with you. Alright, this is a bit of a tough spot for them to be. So let's maybe start pulling you back. In the meantime, see if we can't heal you a little bit. Yeah, this is a choke point, so let's heal you for now. Maybe even upgrade you, perhaps. But maybe we can do that maybe later. Let's bring our fleet commander down. Move that army commander. Continue to shoot down on you. We finally find something here? Please? Oh, let's go back there, actually. Under a collapsing archway, a young orphan has built a flimsy shelter. They say their family was taken by illness and are eager to distance themselves from the memories. You can either get a scout for no science for a turn. I don't know if that's really worth it. Let's take the happiness. Continue to explore. Looks like our cogs are going to meet soon. Maybe our cogs can touch. Here, in a busy workshop, 3 brothers have designed a harp-playing automaton from an assortment of precise gears. These skilled engineers are already drawing crowds and royal commissions. I say we take the culture.
Plenty of money maketh generally things dear, and scarcity of money maketh likewise generally things good cheap.
Alright, it's been a bit since we looked at our abilities here. Let's take out evangelism and put in... Since we're at war, definitely could use a little more of a combat strength advantage. And I think we kind of need this. We don't really need the overbuilding, so let's put this in for the happiness. Wow, our culture game's a little weak, so it's going to be a bit until we can really get more settlement limit. Not the end of the world, but going to be a little painful. Hopefully no one rebels or anything in the meantime. Alright, but it looks like Kalak Mul is starting to reset a little bit. And our armies are threatening here, so will he accept peace? Will he give us anything for peace? He will give us stuff. I don't necessarily know if I need anything. Like Chalkis is his capital, so I can't even take that. But I think I would just prefer not to be at war with everyone anymore. So yeah, let's do that for now. Let's propose peace. One of the things I do wish, though, as you saw from that screen just now, sorry, I probably should have mentioned it before, but you can really only trade like cities now, which I feel like is kind of silly. I don't know why it won't let us trade other things in the peace deals, you know, like imposing sanctions of some sort and whatnot. Looks like we can actually make peace with everyone else. So let's do that. Yeah, let's just make white peace with everyone. Because I don't need the war right now. And I can't even hold all these cities. I'd rather try to spend time improving our nation in the meantime. And then probably go back to war a little later on. Let's grow Yingtian and grab these camels here for now. And we can get a celebration. Let's take gold. Let's get science for every garrisoned unit. I don't understand how there's so few buildings with relic slots. It's a little confusing to me. But I think for now, let's work on some mandarins. Try to fix some of these relationships a little bit. Looks like people are quite mad at us. But we can maybe reconcile with Confucius here. See if we can't get on their good side again. He accepts. And honestly, with all these units, probably don't need all of these guys. So I'm thinking maybe what we should do, I mean, one, let's maybe try to take out Fashida. I can't really tell who this is. Fashoda. Yeah, let's take out Fashoda there. But otherwise, I think I can probably start dispersing some of these units that I don't really need anymore. For now, let's just heal and try to get units in all these places to get as much of a science bonus as we can. Yeah, just move some troops around. Keep a larger force closer to where all the action's going to be. But otherwise, move a bunch of guys back. Have you defend this little choke point here. You can stay in Kalak Mul just fine. Let's have you guys heal. Probably can start getting rid of some of these crossbowmen, to be honest. Save ourselves a little bit of money, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Pull this army back. And let's chill. And with this Karak, we don't really need him here anymore, so let's maybe bring the Karaks over to these guys. Make a big fleet. I love how we spent all that time preparing for war, and we just end up making peace really soon. But we did complete really what our big objective was. We took Athenai and Thebai as well. Again, once we get our settlement limit up a little bit, try to take some of these areas here. Maybe see if we can even start expanding to these other areas, but it's gonna be really tough just because of this settlement limit, how our happiness is gonna be maintained at all. In the meantime, though, let's just start moving some troops around. Get you all the way up in Athenai. Keep you in Knossos for now. Probably could have actually attacked those guys, but it's okay. Heal you. Heal you. The Galleon, let's move as well. And so with this guy, plus 5% to all yields in a settlement when stationed on a district. So let's try to get this army commander maybe back in Bach for now. Yeah, let's maybe have you sit right there or something. And just continue to move troops around with our migrant here. Let's set up shop here and grab those furs. So now we can reach the spices, thankfully. And with this guy, I say we move you like here for now. Just so we can kind of keep anyone from trying to settle the wonder there. All right, let's get our cogs to touch in the middle here. Oh, so close. What a tease. Yet another eruption of Tibro-Gargan. Decimating our soldiers there. Let's move you out of the way for now. Yeah, what I've also discovered, of course, is that usually when you're at war a bunch, you're going to keep going to war again. So anything I can do to try to kind of manipulate these guys and get them to not be Machiavelli's ally anymore would definitely be helpful, but don't know how much that's really going to do. For now, I think I'm okay. Probably just want to keep working on some mandarins, reestablish our trade a little bit before we go all out here. Repair everything here. Definitely want the culture in Bach. Fire down on them. And we should be able to take out this guy. Disperse Fashoda. Fasho. Wow, am I about to run cultural festivals? Is that really the move right now. Because yeah, I feel like I'm not sure I need much else. Maybe more mandarins, I suppose, wouldn't hurt. I think with this one, let's go to... Let's start towards Lalibela, I think is the move. And get a university here. Replace this garden. Bring you back to heal. Bring you back to Koba. Oh no, you're already going to Koba. Alright, it's fine. Let's have you go to Zunan Tunic, actually. Stand behind the river for now. Switch you guys out. And heal everyone else there. Need to move our boats over. Move these guys up. We're gonna have a real nice view where they are. Finally, our cogs can meet, but it's very short-lived. So I'm gonna move you guys there, and let's move you guys here. So complete about a quarter of the age so far, so things are definitely starting to speed up a little bit. Definitely need to start making some temples, but they're a little expensive. But definitely need some slots to put all of this this culture and happiness that we're wasting here. You know what? Let's keep you guys here for now as well. Looks like that lone guy is very sad. How dare you take out my tribe? Oh, it looks like this flood damaged our Karak there. That's not fun. Damaged. That was a huge flood. My goodness. Yeah, let's get out of here. More treasure fleets on the way. Not bad so far, though. These treasure fleets are coming in clutch. Definitely not the game I was expecting us to have here. But we'll definitely see how far we can get with our science one. I think that's probably our next focus. Continue to build up our food and whatnot. Invest in more specialists. In Bach, we have more population. So we pop one right here. Continue to get more culture. And then in Hanko, let's grab this. All right, I think maybe it's time we start experimenting with some of these specialties. What I think I want to do is, instead of focusing on town growth, is we try to funnel a lot of the growth into our major cities, get them grown up, and start putting specialists, more population in and everything. So let's give that a try. What do we have in Tikal here? Some farms, mines. Yeah, let's make this a farming town. And get all our food funneled, hopefully into Bach. I believe it should be. I think that's the closest city. Let's also do the same here in Kopan. Oh, this is mostly mines and quarries. So I think here we give extra production, and that way we can continue to boost our gold a bit here. Looks like we also have enough for a temple. So where seems like the logical place? I think Athenai probably seems like the right place to build a temple for now. Or do we save for a conversion? Yeah, let's maybe convert Athenai. Is that the right move? 28. Yeah, they definitely seem like the best one to convert. So let's convert you. Repair these fishing boats from that flood. And let's build a temple manually, the good old-fashioned way. 226, this seems like the best tile, although I'm pretty sure the barracks was from last age. So one thing to know about religion, I believe these later religious founder beliefs are unlocked when you spread your religion and make them a little more dominant. I want to say it's like 50%, 100%, maybe 75%. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But just with how religion works now, where it's kind of just focused on relics and there's not really like a religious victory, I don't really know if spreading a religion is that much more worth it. I haven't really tried it too much, to be honest. So I don't know if like making more missionaries is really the right move here. Instead, I think the right move here is to boost our production in Bach. Let's get an armorer down and replace, or not replace, let's build it right here next to the barracks. I'm going to say we switch Koba to a farming town as well. Help grow the nearby cities a bit more. Xenotinic, I'm going to say we take the armor. More production is always good. I'm going to put next to this kiln, I think. Complete that district. Make sure we get troops everywhere for that science bonus. Otherwise, I think I need to start deleting some units here. Let's get rid of you. Fire on you. Get these ships together. for a nice big healing party. Move faster, guys. Come on. Don't have all day. You can just explore this fog of war. Let's just leave you guys to heal for now. So unfortunately, it seems like we can't cross the deep ocean with our military units. So we can't actually reach this spot for whatever reason. That's okay. Instead, let's just move this galleon up here, I guess. Just keep an eye on things over there. With this Lancer, let's go to Tikal for that bonus there. We'll chill with you. Chickasaw. What a name. Another spy from Machiavelli. Why am I not surprised? They stole our guild technology. Also stole our government secrets. Honestly, maybe that's the move of what we need to do. We need to find who's kind of winning culture right now. Shepsut maybe. And start sending spies there. See if we can't steal some government secrets. Let's do that. Wow, Rome has really been getting wrecked here. Charlemagne here has pretty much taken everything. I think for now, though, let's continue to build our relationship with Harriet Tubman Research Collab. Let's do it. And in Wak Kabnal, let's make this kiln. 8 culture. Put it next to the temple there, I think probably seems the best. And then, of course, with this Mandarin, let's go to... See, Peng Chang's good. Those camels are nice, but I don't even think we need camels at this point. So I'm going to send you to Rouen. And let's get out of the river for now, just so you don't take any extra damage. And we'll heal everyone up in that fleet right there. Alright, I guess we'll just bring you guys back home. Can't really leave this area anyway. It's like the White Lotus. Continue to explore with these cogs. And next turn. Move you up to Atheni. We have you now. Let's bring you over to Kalakmul. Unload you. Looks like we have gotten some progress in the economic victory here. Next, we need 20 more points, or 10 more points, but 20 overall to get the golden age here. I think we should be pretty fine. We are generating quite a bit at this point, although there's not really a lot of other areas for us to get it anymore at this point. Gay Gyang gave some additional science. That's very nice. And yeah, I think maintain a little bit of peace for now. Have our troops just chill. Maybe even delete some of these crossbowmen. I'm thinking don't really need you at this point. Save up some money instead. Yeah, we'll have you guys chill. You're fine relaxing on the beach there. Quite nice. And unload these guys as well. With that gold, I'm also thinking maybe we convert another city, perhaps? Now let's just get the temple here. Replace that monument. And that way, we can start adding more things here. Have you explore the south. Chill with you. Yeah, we'll just have you guys chill here for now as well.
The real use of gunpowder is to make all men tall.
All right, now that we have that, let's first grow our town here in Knossos. I say we get food, does not hurt. And then Guiyang, let's get these pearls for some additional happiness. Looks like finally Tabai is gone. So question is, do we try to settle another guy now? We're still not in a great spot in terms of our culture. But colonialism's almost done, so we should be able to start freeing up some points soon. I think we can probably wait, but let's maybe bring some troops over there for now. Finally grab these spices here. And I think we probably need a spot for them to spawn, right? So let's make a fishing quay right here. Sounds good. It looks like with Kanauj, we can either get additional culture or additional construction towards temples. I don't think I necessarily need this because I already completed temples in most places. So let's maybe just take that culture. We should gain a decent amount from that, I think. And in Bach, continue to expand We have a lot of food in Bach, so I don't necessarily think we need any of this fishing stuff here. Let's maybe grab this here, the temple and dungeon. The baker, the miller, the tailor, all have something to say about the latest advances in science and philosophy. I guess we just, what was that? We got gold. I think I read that correctly. And yeah, it looks like we also need wonders to display relics. So definitely need to start moving up that culture tree a little bit, because I don't think we have any potential wonders we can really build at this point. For now, though, I say we keep getting these temples. Just made one in Knossos. Let's make one in Koba now. Right there, sounds good. A Chris knife. I like it. I like it. Put the Chris knife in Koba. Looks like we made some more progress here. And next what we need to do is display 3 more, 6 total. Definitely need to up our culture, get some wonders, which would definitely help us here. 1 turn on the Mandarin. Let's just do that real quick. 1 turn on another Mandarin. Why not? Then in Zunan Tunic. I guess let's just make the settler for now. But maybe wait a little bit before we actually put down the roots there. Yeah, thinking like right here seems like a great spot for our research. Let's keep boosting our food for now. And in Knossos, I think I'm okay growing Knossos for now. Might be a potential future city, I think. Then in Guiyang, let's keep growing Guiyang as well. Explore with you. Okay, nothing too great here, to be honest. And let's set up that trade route with Rouen. Start assigning some stuff. So missionaries, not super necessary, I think. I'm just gonna put you somewhere. Food and production, I say give 1 to Wakabnal, give 1 to Bach, and then with the happiness, most of these places seem decently happy actually. I can probably take the dyes off of Athenai here. Even the elephants probably can take off. And let's instead put the elephants in Guiyang. Take that off. And just invest our happiness into Wakabnal. And I guess just put the incense in Bach for now. That's fine with me.
The map was a model for, rather than a model of, what it purported to represent.
Alright, that gives us some additional food. In Bach, honestly, I don't know much else. Maybe start an army commander for now, but otherwise, probably gonna start hitting that culture. The cultural festivals there. Don't really know what else I can really put it towards at the moment. Alright, let's get you over to Wasset. Let's just continue this Great Wall here. Why not? Culture and gold sounds pretty good to me right now. Let's get a university here. Probably replace this amphitheater. I'm going to say we go into architecture. Again, some more culture. Maybe even some happiness wouldn't hurt. Especially since if we want to keep conquering, I think that's probably the move we have to make. Let's start moving you towards this spot here. In Athenai, let's grab this dungeon for now. Once again, let's put the dungeon next to the temple. Yeah, let's just move around, make sure we don't see any settlers or anything come up on us. With this fleet, let's just move around, patrol the area. Again, just block off anything that tries to bring a settler anywhere. And then with them, let's go up here to Liangzhou, I think. And probably just gonna save up some money for some upgrades on these guys. I don't like that I'm seeing some more troops in the area, but looks like we have become pretty neutral with Confucius here. Once we start trading and maybe save up a little more influence, we can probably continue to boost our relationships a bit more. And just have these cogs just break up this fog of war. Probably need to send you north, actually. Yeah, let's do that.
Colonialism is not satisfied merely with holding a people in its grip, but it turns to the past of the oppressed people and destroys it.
All right, let's see. Say we take this off, the happiness buildings. I don't know how many happiness buildings we actually have. It's a shame that they don't have like the mods to show the actual boost we're getting, help us make decisions. Actually, we'll take this off since we're not at war anymore. What am I saying? Instead, let's put it towards production. Then with civics, let's get El Escorial here. Has some settlement slots and limits, so it should be pretty good for what we're trying to do here if we really want to expand more. Much needed. Have you guys continue to explore south. And let's have you guys move here. And these guys finally reached Lalibela. We will start that trade route with you guys. Now they're pretty happy with us. Who do you have an alliance with? Allied with Hatshepsut. Okay. That's not bad, I think. Yeah, because Amine is the one who doesn't like me. Let's take the culture in Bach, as well as additional happiness. Where can we use that? I'm going to say we take that off here, put the happiness here. And let's just boost Atheni for now, I think. Ming was powerful before the Great Wall rose, but no representation could convey the true authority. Now, a wondrous construction stands, drawn of mountain stone and the dirt of the earth, a demonstration of the power to draw beauty from nothing. We're gonna have to take 250 gold or 125 science. Like one turn of gold versus half a turn of science, even less, I think. So let's take the gold. That way we can also invest in another temple. Let's put it into call here. Put it right here. And of course, assign some more great works to call. Atheni. Need to track our progress here. One more relic needed. And we should be fine once we settle another city to get at least one level of military. I don't know if we'll be able to get to 2 though. That might be a little tougher since we're not really conquering too many lands on distant lands. Unless we try converting these, I'm pretty sure that counts as 2 points for each. Like these different city-states here. So maybe the move is to accumulate some influence for now, perhaps. In Wakabnal, I'm going to get a university for now. Put it next to... Replace this market for now. And have you chill in Bach for your yield bonuses. And just keep these guys spread out. Have vision over that entire area. Drop our ships down. Just to keep a view of everything here. Probably move a couple of them down here, actually. In Wak Kabnal, is it time to start getting some specialists? Probably. Yeah, let's get specialists there. And in Zunan Tunic, the grist mill, I suppose. Replace the garden. Seems like the best spot here. And Athena is pretty strong, actually. I say we get the kiln. Put it over that monument there next to the amphitheater. Get another treasure fleet ready. Bring you back. Bring you back. And let's bring this Karak over here. Let's have you go over here. Something like this for now. Have you guys all spread out. Should be fine. Sorry for disturbing you. Let's go back to the beach. And continue to explore. Break up this fog of war. Ming commanders were once derided for their fussy attention to detail, but now this meticulous attention has yielded results. Rigid, ruthless discipline. A new order is churning within the army ranks. A new vision of a bold, directed future. Prussia for having 3 army commanders.
The purpose of construction is to make things hold together, of architecture to move us.
Looks like Harriet Tubman stealing technologies from us. That's fine. I still like you. Not a bad ally to have. Why don't we have a ginseng agreement? Or no, let's do a ginseng agreement with Confucius for now. Rejected. All right then. F you. I don't need you. Ginseng agreement. And in Wak Kabnal, let's get this menagerie, a little bit of everything, plus some happiness would be pretty good for us right now, at least in Wak Kabnal. Replace the villa, sure. And Zunan Tunic, let's get the pavilion. Place the market there. I think I'm going to take this for the food. And in Bach, let's take this pavilion here. Place the altar. Yeah, that seems like the best move. And with this army commander, let's move you to Kalak Mul for now. With all this gold, I'm going to say we build another temple here in Kopan. Replace the altar. Or no, let's put it right there. Why not? That way we can slot in yet another great work. And boom. Some more culture. 3 more to go. Shouldn't be a problem. We can probably hold off for a bit. We have 2 more. We just need to get 1 more relic. Should not be too difficult. And we can also probably put them in some of these other cities as well. So I'm not concerned about that. We can chill on cultural victory, but definitely, again, I think my focus on culture is to just get settlement limit up. Move the cog up here. and move you down as well. Put you on alert. Again, enjoy the beach, have a nice little bonfire. We'll just have you explore a little bit. Nothing suspicious here, just moving around. Let's have you guard that little choke point and have you get ready to establish another settlement. Or is it maybe better idea to settle on one of the islands immediately? I don't think it's super necessary, although we would get another point towards the distant settlement. So honestly, that might not be a bad idea, even though none of these are particularly interesting to me. I do like this one just to grab this. I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. 9 turns. All right, so won't be able to do it this session. I don't know if that's worth it. I say we just settle here for now. Yeah, let's do that. Yet another city-state bonus. I'm going to say we get 5% science for every city-state you're a suzerain of. So pretty big boost there. And in Bach, let's continue to invest in our specialists, because I think this should take us over the top here. Boom. View our progress there in the science. So we have 1 city now with at least 40 yields, but now we need 2 more at least to get the next milestone, and another 2 more. So it's gonna be kind of tough to complete the science one, I think, for us. We definitely need to work on converting Nosos, probably seems like the best one. Yeah, let's settle here. Grab the Cowlin. Put the Cowlin in Zunan Tunic. And yeah, in Bach, honestly, we can start removing some of this food and production, I think. Start putting that towards other places. Let's maybe take all the incense and put it in Bach instead. Because yeah, I'm not seeing any indication of, like, if you don't put something down, if you don't use a resource, what actually happens there. In fact, could I remove these camels? Who seems to be the next target here? Zunan Tunic, probably, right? So let's put these camels in Zunan Tunic. Invest in food and production heavily here. And just put this here for now, I suppose. And let's have this galleon move here. Let's have you stay here. You chill here. And you can chill there. And we'll just have you kind of like in between there. You to go north of this cog. Check out this section here, I suppose. Oh, looks like Augustus is about to settle there. So what little cities he has here. Is he at war, by the way? Hostile, okay. Unload that treasure fleet.
The king established all his knights, gave them lands, and charged them to give mercy.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm still okay with what we have here. Maybe don't need a crazy amount of science at this point, to be honest. Maybe the overbuilding might be helpful. Or maybe just the gold would be helpful too, honestly. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take that off. Put this in. But all right, I think that's probably where we're going to stop for now. So again, solid progress. Did what we needed to in the war, took out those cities and whatnot, made relatively quick peace, but I can definitely see us going back to war again, especially since these two are angry at us. I'm gonna maybe see if I can influence Confucius a bit more. As you saw though, of course, our progression jumped quite a lot once we started hitting some of these different milestones. Speaking of which, let's track this. So yeah, you can definitely see that the game picks up. It's gonna be like an exponential growth here. Otherwise, doing not too bad, trying to basically focus on the growth of our major cities here. Let's check out Hanko. Yeah, I think we're fine there for now. Otherwise, yeah, once we start getting our settlement limit a little bit higher, I can definitely see us trying to take out a couple more cities. Chalkis, Harryhalla, maybe. Or, sorry, Harryharalaya. Of course, if you made it this far, so I want to say I appreciate you as always. Click some of those buttons down below if you like the video. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.